Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is we had to cover as some important interview questions on SQL. So let's look into first question is what is SQL and why is it important for data management? So it's a basic question. Sometimes someone is asked why is it important for data management? So basically SQL is a structured query language, which is a standardized programming language is used to manage and manipulate the relational databases. It allows the users to create, read, update, and delete the data stored in database systems like MySQL, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, and Oracle, etc. So, what is the importance of the data management called as mainly? First one is the efficient querying. So, efficient querying is it helps fetch specific data quickly. And second thing is data manipulation. So, data manipulation is it supports updates and changes to stored data. Then third thing is data integrity. It ensures proper validation and relationships between tables. And fourth thing is scalability. It supports large scale data storage and access. Okay, so that is the main purpose of which is important for data management. And let's look into what is the difference between inner join and outer join. So basically, inner join is it returns only the rows that have matching values in both tables. So whatever the matching rows within the both tables, that is written by inner join. And whereas outer join is it returns matching rows as well as unmatched rows from one or both tables, depending on the type. That is left outer join or right outer join or full outer join. So let's look into some example of inner join. So first we have to create with one customer table creating, and similar way I'll create with orders table. Okay. So for these two tables, I'll insert some records. Now let's look into some example of inner join. Okay. So first I'll write the select part from first table name. So first table name I'll consider as for example, customer one. Customer one will call as C, and inner join second table as orders. So orders O on condition. So on condition is here. What is the common column name? So customer ID in customer table, orders table in customer ID. So we'll write the customer ID, that is C dot customer ID equals to O dot customer ID. So in select part, we'll write. So in select part, what are all the columns we had to display? Those columns we had to write. Or else, so for example, I will write that, so select star. So all the columns it will give. Okay. Or also, we'll write the specific column names. So specific column names called as what the specific column. So based on our requirement, we had to write the specific column name. So for example, I want to display as let's consider as customer name. So I'll write the customer name directly, customer name, and order amount, comma, order amount. So this one will execute directly. Similar thing we'll write as outer join. I'll copy and paste, and a little bit I'll change this one as so. In place of left inner join, I'll write the left join. So left join order so on condition is to be same. I'll considering like customer dot customer ID orders dot customer ID, and will display as customer name and order amount. Same thing I'll execute. I'm getting customer name and order amount. So if you see order amount for Charlie is null because that value is not matching any no record. Next we'll look into how do you retrieve unique values from a column in SQL. So to retrieve the unique values. So unique values, so by in SQL, we have the command called as distinct. The keyword is distinct keyword. So by using the distinct keyword to fetch the unique values. So first I'll check with the products table. So let's create the product table and insert some records. Here I will write the some distinct values for product this product table. So simply we'll write as select from, so table name as so products, this one fine. Here we'll write the distinct keyword, distinct. So which column I want to display as so distinct. So for example, I want a category. So category here electronics, furniture. So if I write the distinct category, I'll get only electronics and furniture. Okay. So this is the distinct keyword main use. Next, look into explain the difference between where and having clauses. So basically, where clause and having clause is so where both will apply with the filters only. Okay. But the thing is, where clause is filter the rows before any grouping is applied. Whereas in having clause is so filters group data after aggregation. Okay. So let's look into one example of where clause and having clause. For example, we'll create the data called as so sales data. First, create the table of sales data and insert the records, some records. Here we'll write the where clause. So where clause is, for example, I'll write the select star from sales data. Okay. So within the sales data, I have the records. So for example, sale ID 1, 2, 3. Region is north, south, north. Sale amount, this one. For example, if I want to see region north region only, I want to display. Okay. Then where region equals to north. That's it. I'm getting two records, so not related. Whereas in having clauses, so after grouping only we have to apply the having clause. So without group by we can't apply having clause. So for example, I will write the select from sales data. Here group by. I want to region wise region. So here also I will write the region. So region wise sum of sale amount. I'll copy sale amount. Sum of sale amount. So this sale amount as so total sales. Total sales. Okay, let's check this query first. Okay, this is the north south total sales. Now I want to apply with this filter after group by filter, that is having sum of sale amount greater than 600. Now I will get the only 600 above. See, I'm getting only one record greater than 600. Okay, so basically, what is the major difference of where clause and having clauses? Where clauses filter the rows before any grouping is applied. Having clauses filters group data after aggregation. Next, look into what is the purpose of group by clause in SQL. Okay, so group by clause just now we seen this one group by. So group by region. So region wise we had to group the data, but sum of any one aggregation we had to apply. So let's consider as the definition is the group by clause groups rows with the same values in specified columns and performs aggregate functions like sum, count, etc., average, max, min, etc. on these groups. So let's consider as one example here. We'll consider as same thing. Okay. So region wise, I'm grouping with sum of sales. I'm getting the sum of sales region wise. Next, how do you create a table in SQL? Can you give some example? So create table called as, so by using create table statement only, we had to create the tables. So already above all the each and every question we see in the creation of tables. So for example, this table, if any exists, it can drop. After then we can create with the employees table. So create table and employees is the table name, employee ID into primary key, employee name, varchar, department name, varchar. And let's insert some records. Okay, so this is the way we had to create with the table. So how do you create the table in SQL? Next question. Seventh one. What is the purpose of a primary key in a database table? So basically primary key is uniquely identifies. So a primary key uniquely identifies each record in a table. It ensures data integrity and prevents duplicate records. So that is a major use of primary key. Next, how can you delete duplicate rows in SQL? So duplicate rows in SQL. So by using different methods is available. Let's look into one method by using row number or CTE. So let's look into this sample data. This temp data I'm considering here. So temp data is I'll create the temp data table. After then insert the some records. So here we'll write the query. So first we'll write the select part. Select from letter from temp data. Temp data. Here in select part I will write as like first value comma row number over partition by value order by ID. So this one as so row num. Okay, let's check this first. I'm getting correct or not. So I'm getting row num as 1, 2, 1, A, B, like so and so. Now this one how I can remove. So here in this duplicate rows is there. Okay, so our intention is how can you delete duplicate rows in SQL. So I'm getting row num is 1, 2, 1. So 1, 1, 1 comma. So sorry, value A is 1, 2. So I will remove one value of A. So by using row num, we'll give the condition. So where row num greater than 1, then simply duplicate rows will be eliminated. So we'll write the condition here, select part. So here we'll write the first with CTE as open brace and close up to this one. Okay. So this CTE name is CTE. Now I'll write the delete statement, delete from temp data, where condition, where ID in within the query is subquery, select ID from CTE where row num greater than 1. So then this duplicate is to be removed. Okay, now we had to check with this particular uh, value. If I go back again, check select to star from temp data. Okay, so there is no data, but what happened is so select okay temp data. Okay, actually I had to remove by using CTE here. Again I'll try this one. Okay. By execute invalid ID is so in CTE I had to consider as ID comma value okay row num greater than 1. That is correct only. Select ID from CTE where row num greater than 1. This is correct only. Something is missing. Select ID value row number or partition by value order by ID. That is fine as this one. And here one So near one, I'll close here. Okay. Okay, so 0 rows affected. So that is the out. Um, if I check here, okay, and insert the records, temp data. So temp data 1, 2, 3, A. A is 1A, 3A. Okay. So if I execute this query, first I will do this one. What is the output? Okay, row num 1, 2, 1. So greater than 1 or greater than or equals to 1. So 3 rows affected here. I'll do one thing. Greater than 1. Records. I'll insert some records here. 3 rows. Now, if I execute greater than 1 row affected, right? Now I'm getting 2 records. Okay. So this way we have to uh, delete the duplicate record. Actually, something is missing while executing. I'm not sure what happening. Next, what is a subquery and how is it used in SQL? So basically, subquery is a query nested inside another query, used to perform operations dependent on the results of the outer query. Okay, so let's write one subquery for this one. I'll consider as above employees table. Okay, so for this first select from employees in here. I will write the subquery here. Select from employees. Okay. For example, I want to filter department equals to engineering. So where department equals to engineering. Okay. So in select class here, I'll write employee ID. Okay. For example, if I execute this one, I'll get the data of department equals to engineering in this one. So here in this select part, I will write employee name. Okay. So if I execute complete this one, employees in select employee name from employees in correct only. Okay. Incorrect syntax in. Oh, okay. Here I forgot write the where condition. Where employee ID in. Okay. Yeah. Where employee ID in. Okay. Alice employee name. Next, look into what are the differences between union and union all. So basically, union is so it removes the duplicates. Union all it keeps the duplicates. That is a simple difference of union. So let's execute this part. Uh, I'll create the two set A and set B. For this, I'm creating with the records. So if you compare with these records, 1A, 2B, 2B, 3C. So if you observe with 2B, 2B, so this same thing. Okay. So this is the only some duplication. So if I execute this one, like select value from set A. Mm, okay. So if I execute this one, I'm getting A, B. Same thing. I'll execute as union set B, A, B, C. Okay. Union by using. So if I execute this same thing in union all, A, B, B, C. See, by using union, I'm not getting any duplicates. So by using union all, I'm getting duplicates. That is the simple difference of this one. Next thing is, how do you find the second highest salary in a table? So for this second highest salary, I'll use the employees table. Okay. So select from employees. Okay. So for this, first I'll get the max salary in select part. Max of salary as okay. Let's give the same max salary called as. So I'll get the select max salary from employees. Salary invalid column name. Mm, employees. Let's check with the table name. Select to start from employees. Okay. Question number 6. Okay, one thing I'll do. Second highest salary above also I have explained somewhere. I'll check this one. Second highest salary. Hmm. We'll consider as this one. So write a SQL query to select the second highest salary. So second highest salary here I am considering employees table. So in this employees table, first I'll go with or else if I create again, okay, not required. Just consider this same query. Select max of salary as employees. Okay, let's create the table first. And execute. Insert the records. And this one. Okay, I'm getting this one. So first thing is max of salary we had to done. After then salary where salary less than or less than. Again we'll apply with the this thing. So actually in second highest salary this filter is not required. So for this related question only I have applied with the engineering department where highest salary. Actually if normal cases so this where condition is not required. Okay, so select max of salary is fine. So this is 11th question. Second highest salary that is done. Yeah. The next 12th question is so what is a stored procedure in SQL and why would you use one? So basically stored procedure is a reusable SQL code like a reusable code block. So which is stored in the database used to simplify repetitive task and improve the performance. For example, I'll create one simple procedure here, stored procedure. Let's create procedure. I'll give the name as get engineering or else get employees as create procedure get employees as begin. I'll write the here select part is so select star from employees where department equals to I'll give as engineering. Okay, and here I will end create procedure PROCEDURE correct only create procedure. Okay, let's execute first. Okay, command completed. So this way we had to execute the this one. If I execute like select star from get employees, I'll get the same thing. Invalid name. Yeah, already created. Okay, so this way only just simple example I have given procedure stored procedure. Next, explain the this one will remove. Explain the purpose of the count function in SQL. So what is the count function is mainly simply the count function calculates the number of rows in a result set. So result set is select count of star from employees. Okay, I'll get this one. What is the count? Next, what is normalization and why is it important in databases? So generally, normalization is organizes the data to minimize the redundancy and dependency. It improving the database efficiency. That is the reason we are using with normalization. Next, how do you write an SQL query to join three tables? So for example, join condition already we seen the above, but here the query is to join three tables. So in this case, I'll write with orders table and insert some records. Here I'll consider as these tables. If you look into this table, so customer ID is 1, 2, 3. Same customer ID in orders table also 1, 2. And so for this customer table and order table, I'll connect as customer ID, customer ID. For orders table and products table, we'll connect as product ID and product ID. So this one will connect to how we had to write this one. First, I'll write the select part from here. I'll write the customers one. This one C, and we'll write the join. So which table we had to join? Orders table. Orders table as O on C dot customer ID equals to O dot customer ID. Okay. Same thing. I'll write the join as third table. So third table is products. So products P on. So here we'll write the product ID. So O dot product ID equals to P dot product ID. Okay. Now we'll write the select part. For example, I want to display as customer name, comma, and product name I want to display. Okay. So if I execute this one, I'll get the records from three tables. So what are all the common? So here I'm using inner join. So customer name and product name. Alice, Bob, laptop, mouse. Okay. So these some sample some top 15 questions I have covered in this video. Thank you. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, please like and subscribe. Thank you.